Hello, LEGO lovers. This is L, and this is a LEGO Friends set review. This is set number 42649, and it is Heartlake City Candy Store. And as you can see, it is a colorful set, and obviously a candy store with some additional characters. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, first we'll take a look at the actual building. First of all, love the colors, love this sign here. You got the candy bar candy as a sticker here, but a pretty cute little sticker. You have a window array in the front. It also has the advantage of you can tilt these so you can kind of get different angles if you so want. I prefer this one because it makes it look kind of the largest. It also kind of is easy to do stuff with it once you turn it around. We do have a lovely little build for a little candy machine. Not super detailed on the architecture besides the figure, these, what are these called? Like the awnings, I think they're called. Just kind of a cool, nice design. You definitely have the candy kind of going on with the pink ball going around, and you even have like a little like a little rug here, you could say, that is like a candy too. But let's turn it around to the exciting part, the inside. So like I said, these can bend if you want. I prefer them not. It gives you a little bit more access to the interiors. So over here you can see we got some scoops here, and that's for the candy back there. And you can also get a huge selection of printed parts in here for the candy bars. You have a couple different ones here. You got, if it will focus for me, you got this kind of, I don't know, maybe nut bar, granola bar is probably what that is. You got your standard chocolate bar. They've had that for a while. And then you have gubble gum, if it will focus for me. Gubble bubble gum, whatever. It's just a print, which is really cool. I really do like it, and there's actually more of those prints on the front on this character here. This is a sticker there just representing fill your basket full of candy. We do have a different part here, which will be impossible for me to get out. See if I can't use my little tool to help me. But it is basically kind of like the light bulb part, and it rolls away. Oh, there you can kind of see it. See if we can't get that a little closer here on my device. But as you can see, it is basically just pops right onto a stud, and it's very close to it. Very good for a little slime bubble or like a little piece of candy, which is what they use it for in here. Just a nice new part. And we have tons of different candy here. We have either just a display type thing or an actual gigantic lollipop. We have some fudge or brownies here in different sizes, maybe cake. We have rock candy, which just looks colorful over here. Of course, you got a basket to fill up with all the candy. And then over here, we kind of have where they make the candy. Not sure exactly what's going on, but you can see we got also a thing for weighing, possibly a register as well. And they got the chocolate there. We have different colored mixes that you can change the colors or just different candy. And we got like little ovens and stuff like stove tops just to make whatever candy you need to do. So overall, just looking at the building, it is very colorful. Lots of different candy, lots of prints, which I think is just incredibly awesome. And I mean, obviously it's not a super depth-based build, but I think there's enough there that you can place characters if you want to display them or whatnot. Speaking of the characters, let's take a look at those characters. Alright, so the characters here. First up, we have Gigi, which I believe is the employee of the store, possibly even the manager. And she has a lovely outfit that's definitely candy and expired. I hope it's not expired. But candy themed experience. Also, turn that to the side. You have this lovely candy hair, if it would focus on the actual thing there. Maybe if I just take this out. Yeah, that's better. Look at that transparent kind of satin opalescence going on there. You got yellow going into pink, obviously a little clear. A really fantastic hairpiece, to be honest, and it's been reused a couple times, but I still love it. And then we have Leo. He's got an outfit, nothing too spectacular, but still looks pretty cool. Comes with that $5 or 5 cent piece, which I don't think you can buy anything in the real world with 5 cents anymore. And then we have Elba here with kind of that awkward hairstyle, but just love the print on there. Just a little jumper right there. Pluto, the most adorable cat ever. I just love the face look with the tongue out. It's adorable. And then we have our candy friends here. We have a candy bar. You can see there is a limited amount of posability. He can kind of bend on his legs and obviously move hands and hold stuff. Now our candy wrapper guy is not exactly as much, but you can pose his legs in different little bit angles, I guess. Other than that, he's just kind of a mascot. And let's check out the back of our mini dolls here. And nothing too exciting, but nice that they carry over the prints all around. And just nice looking mini dolls here. I love that hairpiece. I think it might be a highlight of the set. But overall, on this set, it runs for about $30 in the US. I actually already have seen it down to like 23, which I think is a fantastic deal. I think this is one of the better sets of the January wave, just because of the value. Lots of prints in there, some of them newer. And it is a cute build. Definitely something you get multiples of and kind of build a whole bigger store if you wanted to. And the mini dolls are fairly well. Nothing special on the non-employee characters, but Pluto, I think, is adorable. But that's all I have for this one. I think it's a great set. It is in the cheaper range too, which sometimes makes it way better that you can actually pick it up. But I do love the candy characters, the build's fun. Everything going on here is just a fun set. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you check out some more of my videos. Thanks again for watching.